Do you ever wonder why people go on about drinking more water, why it's so important to us, and what the hype is all about? They say drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, or 2 litres. But why is that important? And what does it do for the body? In this video, I'm going to explain all that to you. Hello, today I'm out walking again. I'm going to be talking to you about hydration. So it's quite an important subject for anybody, and it's something that gets overlooked and can end up causing health issues. So our bodies are made up of 60% or thereabouts water. I think women have a little bit more than what men do. As standard, water plays a huge part in keeping the body functioning properly. It helps transport nutrients through the blood to the cells. It helps recover waste products from the body. It helps regulate body temperature. It helps support digestion, helps lubricate joints, and actually supports brain function and concentration. Just out for a walk today, early morning, trying to fit in my 3 miles before we go out. So we're not away in the motorhome today. So we're going out with family for a little trip out. So up early to film this video. So as I was saying, water is really like a delivery system, isn't it? Delivering the nutrients to our bodies where we need it, to the cells, removing waste and regulating our body temperature. It's really important that we do drink water. Let me explain a bit more. But before I do, just wanted to explain that this video is actually one of my healthy habits for feeling amazing videos. Last week was about sleep, so if you haven't seen that, please do go over and check that one out. And I'll be doing one each week about a different healthy habit that'll help you feel amazing, and even if it's important to you, even lose weight. Even though the guidelines for water is 6 to 8 glasses or 2 litres, it doesn't actually mean that's the standard for everybody. Depends on your body size, what activity you're doing, things like that. So, but if you don't drink that much or anywhere near that much, it is quite important to think about that and how you can get that water into your body, especially if you don't like water. Even mild hydration can affect how we feel. It can cause headaches, fatigue, poor concentration, brain fog and feeling sluggish. And all this from just not drinking enough fluids. Water can also play a massive part in weight management. So we can think that we're hungry when in fact we're thirsty. So it's important to understand what craving that you're having. And if you're unsure, have a drink before you go to food. Because we can mistake being thirsty for being hungry and snack. Obviously more calories. If we're not burning that off, we can put on weight. Also, drinking water to the right amounts can help curb cravings, can make the tummy feel a little bit fuller. And also it helps with our waste management system. It helps to clear our bodies out as well. Talking about hydration and water, it's actually drizzling a bit out here. It was supposed to be clear today, just a bit cloudy, but I came out just after sunrise. No chance of seeing the sunrise around here. It's so foggy and misty and drizzly. So what I do, and I find this quite easy because I work in an office in my day job, and I obviously do fitness as well around that. Just walking, I go to the gym. Sometimes I go running, depending on the weather. I've felt in the past that I've not been drinking enough water. You just seem to forget and you get busy. And so what I do is I do one or two things. It doesn't matter which. I either take a bottle of water in like a sports bottle or some juice. We're going to talk about juices and things in a minute. But my best thing to do is to buy a 2 litre bottle of water, put that on my desk next to my monitor, and I find that I tend to pick that up and sip it throughout the day, and before I know it, it's gone. Obviously, if you're not used to drinking that much water, and it it will make you need the toilet quite a bit to start off with until your body gets used to it and hydrates you. The important bit is that you sip it throughout the day, not gulp it. And then eventually your body will get used to it and it'll use it for hydration better. Another little tip that you can do involving water, if you want to kickstart your metabolism in the morning, now this isn't a massive hack that helps everybody, but if you have a glass of water from the fridge before you do anything else, it helps your body wake up. So your metabolism starts working because your body has to warm up the cold water. So it's a good little trick, but it's not a miracle worker. But it does help kickstart your metabolism. So what are the best types of drinks for hydration? So if I put these drinks in the best order that I can, obviously water is the most hydrating that you can have. And surprisingly, milk is second. Now, originally I would have thought it would have been cordial or something like that because you're adding water to it, but because of all the additives in cordials and things, it puts milk above it. Milk actually contains electrolytes and nutrients, which makes it more healthy and more hydrating than cordials. Then we look at diluted drinks such as cordials. They're number 3 in the list. Fresh fruit juice, and then it's teas and coffees. We do actually add water into the tea and coffee, which makes it more hydrating. Then last on the list is energy drinks or sugary fizzy drinks, not surprisingly. So let me know what you think of that list. Also let me know if you do drink water regularly and what benefits you felt from it. And what I found interesting is that tea and coffee are in the list because you do add water to tea or coffee. Now, coffee is actually a superfood if taken black. No milk, no sugar, no syrups, anything like that. It is actually a superfood. And it is good in moderation. But don't rely on that as a hydration throughout the day because of the caffeine intake. Caffeine is actually dehydrating. So if you drink too much of it, it could have the opposite effect of hydrating. So make sure you don't have too much and just make sure you do that in moderation. I have a new camera and a new mic. So I'm just getting used to it. So if you have noticed a difference in how the filming is coming across or how the audio is, that's because I've got new equipment. So if you ever thought about food being hydrating, because it is, there's certain foods that are very hydrating, but as you would guess, they're either fruit or vegetables. Cucumbers, tomatoes, watermelons, very hydrating, oranges, well, all the kind of foods you would imagine to be hydrating really. So it's not just drinks that can be hydrating. So if you are not able to get a drink at that time and you're feeling thirsty, then maybe reach for a piece of fruit or something. Can you hear the woodpeckers? They're talking to each other. I've got one both sides of me. Oh, he never replied that time. Oh, he has. I love walking and out in nature. Oh, look, there's a deer. Wow, look at that beautiful deer. How beautiful it is. It's really important that we recognise thirst and when we are thirsty, and not to leave it too late to drink. But as soon as we have them signals that we may need a drink, it's important to actually do so. So we're not leaving it till the last minute. It's important also to make sure that you've got fluids in the house. Not everybody likes tap water, for example. Not everybody likes water. Some people put lemon in their water, just a lemon in it to make it taste better, or lime. Or a tiny, tiny little bit of cordial would help. So it's not the most hydrating, but try not to have it too thick and try to go for one that doesn't contain sugar. And even in the winter, because we tend to drink more in the summer because it's warm. But really, we should also make sure we're kept hydrated in the winter too, when it's cold. As you will probably know, but I will mention it on this video because it is relevant. An easy way to see whether you are hydrated enough is to look at your pee. If it's dark, an orange colour, you're dehydrated. And if it's paler in colour, then you're likely to be more hydrated, which is good. So that's what you're looking for, a paler colour. So what happens if you're keeping yourself hydrated and your body is happy? Well, you have better concentration levels, better energy levels, improved digestion, better exercise performance, improved control over snacking and cravings, and even if you've been getting them, fewer headaches. Yeah, I've noticed that since I've been drinking more water, I have been feeling more energised. And since I've been doing the healthy habits, I've noticed that drinking the water has had a significant benefit on me, which is really good. So let me know what your favourite drinks are, even if they are high up or low down on the list. And if you're going to make any changes, or if you have been making some changes to what you drink and keeping hydrated. At our age, it's so important that we keep hydrated for all different health benefits. Our body changes as we get older, and keeping hydrated can help delay some of the health problems and health issues that we may have. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video and you've got some hints and tips from it, or it's just a refresher for what you already knew or a reminder to make some changes. I really appreciate you watching, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe so you can keep on track of my next videos in this series and future series. Give the video a like and leave us a comment. I love reading your comments and I try my hardest to get to them straight away. So again, thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate you all. See you on the next one. Goodbye.